The advice I would have for new teachers is make sure it's from the heart. Love what you're doing. Because you can come in and teach, but if your heart's not in it, it's going to be a little bit different.
Give it your best. Try to stay positive. Just know that the first year is going to be ups and downs. But if you give it another year, it seems to go smooth.
Number one, it's not what you expect. Number two, whatever they taught you, it's a whole lot more than that. Number three, be real with yourself and be okay with who you are and be able to grow, have a growth mindset, because if you don't, you won't make it.
I would just say you're always learning. Every day is going to be different. You do learn the tips and tricks as you continue to work, but not to get overwhelmed by all the things we have to do, and just know our job is just to teach the kids. That's what's most important, keep our mind on moving kids, growing kids, and making connections and relationships with the kids. And the other stuff will come.
Just to be patient, that various things do, take time, learn to lean on others and help support others as well, and to just remain positive.
My advice is to hang in there. The first year is always the toughest. But if you can make it through your first year, you can make it. Try really hard to use a mentor or somebody to work with you and that can help you. And if you can get through your first year, then you got it made, because the first year's the toughest.
Be extremely patient. It is very, very, very challenging at the beginning, but I think that the more that you can stick with it, the better off you will be. But it just is going to take time, lots of time. I feel like you're gonna need to find a good balance, which is extremely hard in itself, between school and your personal life, because school can take over your whole entire life.
It's not always hard. Some days are easier than others. Get that classroom management under control and the teaching comes. Get the respect of your kids, treat them evenly and equally the best you can, and find the good things that they're good at, and spot those good things that happen during the day, and they will tend to give back to you a little more respect. And it's a very rewarding job, and it's a very hard job, but it goes hand in hand. And have confidence in yourself and know that you can do this.
There's something to be said about the first year is really tough. I would ask them to focus on their classroom, focus on their instructional practice, understand and get a handle on their curriculum. In all of that, take time to enjoy why they came into teaching.
You'll have some days that you think to yourself, what in the world? But it's so rewarding. The smallest things make such a difference. They all love to learn. Children just need to know that you care about them, and that you're going to be fair, and that you want them to do their best. And that's all that you're asking of them. And if you give them your best, they'll do anything for you. Sometimes the children that cause you the most trouble, they need you the most. And sometimes it's hard to remember that, but that's something to keep in the back of your mind, that they really do need you.
For new teachers, don't feel like you're on your own. Don't be afraid to talk to the experienced teachers. They have a wealth of information, and a lot of times they don't know what you don't know. So new teachers, I would say, feel free to go and ask a lot of questions.
Be open-minded and be very understanding, and welcome new challenges, but don't necessarily take it as a new challenge. You take it as a new opportunity. So enjoy the time and enjoy the situation while you're here. Make the most of it, because it's a really good situation.
I think my advice would be the same for new teachers as it would be for a new mama. To rest as much as you can, stay strong, and ask for help when you need it. This is a very strong community at Eno Valley, and there are people willing to help you in every way possible. You just have to ask. It's a very supportive family. If you're new to Eno Valley, you will find this to be a lovely second home. So just ask for help. There are lots of folks that are willing.
it is hard work, and it is not a 9-to-5 job. You will wake up thinking about that student in the middle of the night, and wondering what you can do to help the next day. So just be prepared to put in some time. Take your vitamins, get a lot of sleep when you can. It is an exhausting profession at times, but one that gives rewards that other professions just can't do. You will be tired every day, but you will go home with a smile on your face because you know for a fact you will have made an impact in the life of a kid.
This is the most rewarding profession you can possibly do, but it's also one of the most demanding. So just be absolutely as sure as you can be that it's what you want to do.
When I entered the field of education, I think I came hoping that everyone was going to love books and everyone was going to love to read. And I was just going to make this huge difference right away. And I've learned over the years that it doesn't happen like that. You're not going to save the world. Reach who you can. Maybe you have to plant a seed, the next person will come and water it, the next person will come and fertilize that seed, and then together that seed is going to bloom and grow.
Be the best that you can be. You have to take care of yourself, and you have to love what you do.